What's going on, guys? United Gaming is back with another video, and today we are going to be doing my playoff predictions, my playoff bracket predictions for the NFL. Now, you may be noticing this is an MLB content. This isn't what I signed up for. Go complain about it, because this is what it's going to be. Deal with it, actually. So, yep, this is the bracket. We got Chiefs, Steelers, Bills, Pats, Bengals, Raiders. Titans are the ones so they get the bye. Bucks, Eagles, Cowboys, Niners, Rams, Cardinals, and the Packers are the ones in the NFC, so they get to bye. So we're going to start things off with the AFC Chiefs, Steelers. Now, I know some people want Big Ben to repeat the magic, keep his career alive, but no, Patrick Mahomes is going to drop it dead right there. It is going to end. Chiefs are going to win. I mean, I'm shocked the Steelers got in there to begin with. It took a miracle. They tied with the Lions. They're just simply not a good, consistent team. And Big Ben will not be able to show at all with Patrick Mahomes and the rest of their offense. Chiefs are going to dominate that game without a doubt in my mind. Next, we got Bills-Patriots. Now, this matchup's had a couple times. We obviously had the massive windy game where Bill Belichick's amazing coaching took the lead and gave New England the win on that ridiculously winning game when Mac Jones threw the ball 3 times. So, yeah, Bill Belichick, Mac Jones, those two, and the defense, which is insane. I just think that, magic of Bill Belichick has to stay alive. Despite Josh Allen, despite him making it all the way to the AFC Championship last year, they are going to be stopped in the wild card round against their division rivals. New England Patriots will move on as the 6th seed, so they will be playing Titans in the second round if they win, according to my predictions. And I just think it's got that Brady-esque vibe. I think Bill Belichick is not going down in the first round. He can go down in the second round, the third round, or even the Super Bowl, but he ain't going down in the first round. It doesn't happen very often. So, give me Patriots over the Bills by a tight score and a well-coached game by Belichick. Now, moving on to Bengals-Raiders. The best offense of the game we're going to see. You got Jamar Chase. You got Derek Carr. You got Hunter Renfrow. You got Joe Burrow. Tons of explosive offensive guys. This is going to be an offensive showdown, but I have the Bengals winning, despite the Raiders' magic in Game of the Year, to defeat the the Chargers. My mistake. That game was ridiculously entertaining and great, but I don't think that the Raiders' momentum is going to carry all the way despite their success with their offense. I think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and the rest of their offense is just too good to really compete with them. Also got Joe Mixon in the backfield. Bengals will win on a high-scoring game. So that will bring Patriots as 6th seed to play the Titans, and that will bring the Bengals to face the Chiefs. So, moving on to the NFC. We got Bucks-Eagles. This game's going to end with a Bucks W. If it doesn't end with a Bucks W, there's something seriously wrong with Tom Brady, and he should retire. If he loses to this Eagles team, he should retire. This Eagles team is not good. It's lost to the Giants. It I don't think it's beaten a winning record team this season. So, yeah, no, this Eagles team ain't it. It's a bit of a fraud. I don't know. It's amazing how they got here by the support of the 7th seed. Eagles should not be here. Yeah, I mean, Eagles are gonna get whooped. Bucks are going to win. Brady better win this thing. That's all I'm going to say. Cowboys, 49ers, probably get one of the more historic matchups that we're going to see. Probably the most historic matchup that we're going to see, besides maybe Bills, Pats. But, anyway, Cowboys and Niners, a lot of great history between these two teams. I got Dak Prescott doing it. Jimmy G just is not my quarterback, and if I want in the playoffs, I don't want Jimmy G. He's basically going to be like the Rams were with Jared Goff. He's a great team surrounding him, but problem at the quarterbacking position, and it's just going to cost them. It's just going to cost them. I mean, Cowboys are just coming off a 51-point win over the Eagles backup squad. I mean, I don't care if it's the Eagles backup squad. That's still 51 points to drop. That's amazing. Niners came off a great win against the Rams to get them to this point. I think the Cowboys' momentum is going to carry a little bit more than the Niners' momentum will. And plus, the Cowboys have an extra day to recover than the Niners will. I know it's going to make a huge difference, but still worth noting. I have the Cowboys moving on. Next, we have the Rams versus the Cardinals. Matt Stafford and the Rams have been okay recently. They've been able to stretch out some wins over the last end part of the season. haven't really played any great teams per se, but they were able to get some wins. Matt Stafford has been struggling with turnovers, has been throwing a lot of picks, a couple pick sixes. And in the playoffs, you simply cannot make those mistakes against great teams like the Cardinals, who have a great offense led by Kyler Murray, that short guy himself. Kyler Murray, he's just dominant. He's short, but he can be good. And if he shows the flashes that he showed at the beginning of the season, which I think he will, Cardinals win this game. So if we take a look, that will bring us to this playoff bracket. We got Pats, Titans, Chiefs, Bengals, Cardinals, Packers, and Cowboys, Bucks. So start things off with Titans, Pats. Titans are winning this ball game. They are. I believe firmly the Titans are going to win this ball game. Patriots. They're going to show, like I said, they're going to show some flash in the early rounds, but I don't think Mac Jones has enough to keep up with it. And Derrick Henry will be coming back for this game. And Derrick Henry, despite missing so much time, is going to do Derrick Henry things. And he's going to carve up the Pats defense, leading the Titans to the AFC Championship for a chance to compete in the Super Bowl. Give me the Titans. Next, Chiefs, Bengals. As much as I love Joe Burrow, as much as I love Jamar Chase, they are going to get stopped. I know they beat the Chiefs earlier on in the year. I think they beat them like 2 weeks ago. Chiefs are simply a better team, and they will be a better team this postseason. Simply, they are the better team in this matchup, but I do feel like they're going to win. Like, I know I said but there. Chiefs are going to win this game. Like, I'm shocked they won it the first time. It was a close game. It was an offensive showdown. But Joe Burrow makes one mistake, and as a young quarterback in the playoffs, pressure might get to him. So, especially in Arrowhead. Last time they were in Cincinnati, they weren't in Arrowhead Stadium. And Arrowhead Stadium in the playoffs, that can be an atmosphere for sure. I gotta give it to the Chiefs here. It's just the right move. Next, we got Packers, Cardinals with a chance to play in the NFC Championship. There's only one correct answer here, and that is Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers. Of course, Rodgers has to make it to the NFC Championship to lose in the NFC Championship. I'm just joking, of course. Rodgers is going to win. He is better than the Cardinals. You can also refer back to that game earlier on in the year. That is when the Cardinals were at their peak, when they got that loss to Green Bay on a magical interception where I think it was AJ Green didn't know the route he was running. Say what you want about that. That was a lucky win. But the Packers are at the height of their game despite losing to the Lions. I mean, they played Jordan Love. I don't know what you expected. And the Cardinals are at the lower point of their game. They have not been playing as well down the stretch. So I gotta give it to the Packers here. They are going to win and go to the NFC Championship. Now, Cowboys, Bucks. This is going to be rematched from Week 1, Thursday night. The very first game of the season will also be the Cowboys' last game of the season. Give me Tom Brady and the Bucks. No chance Dak will stay there. I know they won last time. The Bucks are going to be there despite the injuries, despite Chris Godwin being out. They are going to win despite Antonio Brown literally throwing his shirt off and running off Metlife Stadium. Bucks are going to win. Give me Packers and Bucks in the NFC Championship. Give me Titans Chiefs. 1 and 2 seed are going to be facing each other in the championship games. These matchups are going to be rigged. It's going to be a rematch from last year, and Titans are going to go further than they did last year, and they are going to replace the spot of the Bills, and they are going to go to the Super Bowl. Derrick Henry will show up again against the Chiefs. I don't know. This Chiefs team is definitely not the same it was last year. I think it's great, don't get me wrong. But I just got a great feeling with the Titans. They are going to make it to the Super Bowl, and they are going to be facing either the Packers or the Bucks, Brady or Rodgers. Who will win the NFC Championship? It will be Aaron Rodgers. He will get the luck on his side, despite Brady throwing 3 picks last time in the NFC Championship. He can easily make the same mistake again, and if they make the same mistake again, throwing 3 picks with Brady, they are going to pay for it this time. They are going to lose to the Green Bay Packers, who are much better than they were last year, and they were really good last year. So, Super Bowl matchup, Titans, Packers, 1 seed versus 1 seed. No one else is predicting this except me. No one else thinks the Titans are actually doing good except me. I'm the only crazy person that thinks the Titans are going to do good. Anyway, Titans-Packers, interesting Super Bowl for sure. Ryan Tannehill, Aaron Rodgers. You got Derrick Henry, who's probably the best fighter on that team. we got a good Super Bowl here in my eyes. This will be a fun matchup. And I am going to be giving the Super Bowl champion to the Green Bay Packers. They are going to win the Super Bowl. They are going to beat Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill is just prone to turnovers, and he's going to turn over the ball a few more times than he should. And Rodgers will lead the team down the field like he does, not turn over the ball a bunch, and score those touchdowns. Rodgers will win a Super Bowl for the Green Bay Packers. So, if you did enjoy today's video, please like and subscribe. We're probably going to get some watch parties of these wild card games that you see on like that are the full card ones. You're probably going to get at least 2 watch parties of those. Those are going to be tons of fun, so stay tuned for those. Anyway, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Best way to support the channel by far. I'm UA Gaming. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Thank you so much for watching.